What's up, people? I know you're super close in my face, but hopefully you can hear me. I'm using the lav different than I have been using. So at my GOLFTEC appointment, going in. Let's do it. All right, bitches. We're back. I'm back with the lav too. And we're in the big bay. We're in like the one that I think I'm not supposed to be in or am supposed to be in. But either way, we're here. Let's get this in. I think this is like my 6th lesson. So back here with Marcus and making some more video content for y'all. So let's see how it goes. We're in a different bay too, so it looks a little different. I'm gonna start warming up. Ooh, this one's all like proper, huh? Okay, okay. He said he's the only one here today, so that's why he has to be out here. Usually we're in the back over there. So we got a nice wide shot today, huh? All right, gonna see a lot of my butt. Is that gonna be an awkward shot? Let's move ya. Okay, that's a little better of a shot. Sorry guys, let's readjust. All right, let's get a swing, huh? Let's get a swing. Push out. Okay, let's get some out there. Looking for ball. That was a bad shot anyways. Footwork. How you doing?
Hanging in there, man. I just wish I could play some golf. I haven't got a chance to go out there and play myself.
We just played Cinnabar Hills last Tuesday.
Oh, it's one of my favorite courses.
It was really nice. Yeah, I liked it.
Great course.
I actually, for the one time, I played pretty well. Can't complain. Yeah, that 17 was insane. Yeah, caught it. Little toe. Caught a little toe. But still, overall, I'm still hovering over the ball a lot. Caught a lot of ground on that one too. Take the grip. All right, and then let's swing away. Yeah, not getting underneath it. We're not getting underneath it. That was a decent one. Huh?
You go like that? Can you play it?
You know what the worst part of that game was at Cinnabar Hills? I think was my putting. Yeah, we misread a lot of greens, and we just, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I was putting really bad. We play scramble when we film, so that's why it's a little less pressure. But still, I mean, for my striking, contact, concentration, like the setting up, the grip, all made a huge difference. Because even my buddy was like, damn, dude, you really stepped it up. I was like, well, I think I got a little bit of help. I can't take that. I can't take that.
You know what you're doing. You're doing the same thing consistently. That's what makes it real easy to be consistent, right?
Especially the driver. That's what helped me. The new stance and everything, like, had definite a difference for me because I had a lot more control. Well, at least I felt like I did. My buddy heated up on the 16th. He started getting some pretty good shots. That last 18th, we both had some pretty good drives. He cut the corner a little more left than I did, but I had mine center in the fairway, about like 280 out. He had his about 30 yards up. He cut the corner a little more. I took my hybrid. It was a pretty shitty shot. It just kind of like worm burned. He took his 5-iron or 4-iron, one of those, right onto the green. We were putting for eagle. Then he putt and then made his own birdie. So he had a pretty strong finish on those last 2 holes. It was fun.
Now people will believe you, right?
It was a nice day too. It was beautiful weather.
I love to have those days like that. You're gonna pull the ball and left. That's going to equal your path.
Right.
Push the ball. Right.
Right.
What is that?
Footwork.
Your release.
Oh, release. That's
Not
right.
release is probably not.
Okay.
Or in time. You hit the ball heavier, your contact, hit it heavier, thin. Your contact is your footwork. Is that weight transition getting your body in the right place to attack? And
Right.
You can't attack until you're in that right place.
Right.
So if I'm attacking before I get to there, Okay, so I'm getting to here and I'm moving first. I'm going to come in shallow, banging off the ground a lot.
Yeah.
The last one was.
Okay.
We talked about before about getting to here, and if you're going to go back, I've got to get to there before I can jump down and go and attack one of them. I'm not
Got
gonna
it.
go attack that.
Okay.
We talked before about moving.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Did you watch any of the Genesis?
A little bit, yeah. You guys are having a hard time. They weren't hitting fairways. They weren't hitting greens, were they? That rough is pretty hard, brutal, huh?
You hear about that whole tiger incident? I was like, man, just let them have a little fun, okay? It wasn't directed at a woman. They just have fun. Yeah, camera. He got in on that one, but.
So where should your acceleration start?
Start?
Yeah, why don't you start really going for it?
Like right through impact, almost.
So let's show you the pro. Let's show you the man himself. And the pros, not at impact, but you'll find that, pull Tiger up, okay? We got Tiger up here, and you can see we're trying to center the plane. We want that club to be right where that red line is, correct?
Okay, that's right.
Okay, so if I get that club up, he'll come back, and you can see he's dead on plane right there, isn't he?
Right.
But he's gonna get a little high. So the first thing he does here is we start to downswing. You can see his left knee is bent.
Yeah.
His weight's on his right foot. He's going to shift his weight, which means his left leg's going to straighten out.
Right.
Signifies his weight transition.
Right.
As he does that, is he going to swing, and that means he'll come over the top, or will he just allow his hands to drop? As he shifts his weight, his hands will drop. His weight gets on now into his left foot.
Yeah.
The club is where? Right back on plane. Left arm and the shaft are at 90 degrees still, so that tells me he hasn't started to swing yet, time to accelerate. Now, just about his chest, or just between his chest and his hands, or his hips, excuse me, that's where he's going to start the acceleration. Now I'm going to accelerate through and out. So I'm not going to go from there. I'm going to drop it down and then rip out.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So watch this. This is the exaggerated version of it, okay? It's your cop side.
Yeah.
Club is never in play and the hands go straight out. Look how high this guy gets. Like, holy shit, and he's supposed to be where? He's waiting for that club to get somewhere down here in that line, right?
Yeah.
So when he comes down, his weight shift comes, he's not swinging, he's just dropping. Now, still left arm and the shaft are still 90 degrees, right?
Yeah.
He'll start his acceleration there and whoosh, and come out of it. Nobody's attacking it from here. We're letting the weight get on their left side first. Now the weight's on the left side, now we're going to attack.
Yeah, okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
If you're still trying to move, like shift your weight and it's trying to really accelerate, you're going to come up short if you hit that heavy, and that's where we're getting that little bit of heavy contact.
Okay.
I have to be there first. So we talked about a 1, 2, 3 rhythm in the swing.
Right.
You should think of it this way. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. That's a good, see, I never thought of it like that. Okay. Makes sense to me, you know, I mean, it's just executing it is always the dingle. Did I just say dingle? Yep, I did.
Contact. What you could say, 1, 2, 3, how about hinge, shift,
Swing, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So it all depends. Some people want to draw it, great, square it up and swing out to the right. Some people want to fade it, great, square it up and swing out to the left. Some people want to hit straight, great, square it up, swing directly at your target.
Okay.
But the key denominator in all that is squaring the club up at impact.
Okay.
Not trying to hit it harder or anything else. The best golfers time it the best.
I mean, stupid thing to say, but I never associated this distance to being like the turnover spot, right? Like, I never really thought of it. Like, so that's why I was like,
That's your release point right there. That's when you start turning your hands over. This spot right here.
okay.
Why? That's how long the club is. Take your grip. If I come down here and I get to this club to a 90 degree, you see how you get your club, left arm and shaft 90 degree.
Right.
When we get to 90 degree, we have set the club.
Right.
On the downswing, when it comes less than 90, you have released the club.
Right.
Okay, so you have set the club, or you come down the downswing, still set, feel yourself release it. It was right here when you released it. You come to impact and you cannot square it up enough.
Got
You're
it.
too late.
Okay.
That you released here, and that club is how long? It's up to here.
Okay.
So I come down here, my hands go right to my waist. You feel the elbow touch my body. Your hands are right at your waist.
Yeah.
Turn those hands down now. Turn. Turn. Low drop.
Okay.
If you wait longer than that, I get down to my waist, and I drop it down farther, and I think I can go faster and still get
It's gonna hit.
up,
Okay.
It's too late.
Okay.
Stand that club by your right hip again.
Okay.
That's your release point.
Yeah.
Where's your release point for that?
Right here.
Uh-huh. And this is why we hit this thing right all the time.
Right.
Because we'll get to here, get that 90 degree we talk about.
Right.
And 90 degree comes down to my waist, which is the length of the iron. And I try to release that now. There's no way that can square up.
Right.
It's not enough time.
Okay.
This thing is all right to my, right to my nipple.
Right, yeah.
So I get right to here. My hands are up here, through there. Now
Yeah.
I turn them over. Oh yeah, I can square that up easily.
Okay.
And I give myself a little more time.
Got it.
If I'm releasing it late, where's it going?
Right.
If I'm releasing it early,
Left.
on time.
Straight up. Straight up.
Dude.
I think once we get to putting, I think that's the only thing that's kind of really left, because even when we're out there,
Spent 30 minutes on
I was chipping, and he's like, "Why are you putting your back foot up all the time?" And I was like, "Well, because it helps me keep my weight forward so I don't chunk the ball all the time." Then he started doing it in the video. You'll see he starts doing this, and he goes, "It actually works." Then I showed him like the choking method, right? Like we had an in-between shot, like you showed me in the last practice. So I choked down on my pitching wedge, and I took like a 3/4 swing, and I got it there, and I got it like 15 feet, right? And he's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Well, because it's an in-between club. If I would have used a 52, I would have tried cranking it so hard, I would have mishit it, or it just, yeah, I could have went anywhere." I was like, with this, he showed me how I can kind of like reduce the yardage, but use a one club up, but cut your swing down. The fact that I can remember all that when I'm out there was the bigger thing. I think accuracy is more my bigger problem. Like determining like 2 left of the cup, 1 left of the cup, and then being able to hit that marker and like.
So here's what we do. So I'll do my best and take my best guess. This one I'm going to go left, a right edge. Notice how I put the putter down first and square it up? Let's talk about it.
Yep. Align first.
Align first. Don't touch that grip yet. Come in, set that stance. Get your stance and you line it the best you can. Last thing I'll do is come in and take my grip. When I'm square, no reason to wait. Small backswing and push it down that line.
Good putt. Okay, so now another question. What's an appropriate grip? Like, cause I usually grip like how I grip my clubs, and I swing awkward handed. I don't know if that makes sense. Like most people's left. Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
Okay, so normal right-handed person's left arm would be at the top, right, putting. I put the opposite.
Oh, left hand low.
Yeah, a lot of people make fun of me for that. I don't know why, but
The biggest thing here is always making sure that putter is square first.
right.
But when we make that stroke, the biggest mistake that most of us make from inside of 10 feet, we'll take the putter up and then we'll accelerate and hit down on the putt to
Right.
make that ball hop,
Jump,
skip,
yeah,
and then
jump.
start to roll.
Yeah.
When it hops and skips, it comes right off that line very quickly.
Yep.
So you want to feel like that ball has a pure roll right after club face.
Okay.
Percentage-wise, best putter in the history inside of 10 feet. What'd you guess?
Like on the tour?
Her name was
Oh.
Annika Sorensen.
Okay. Wow.
He dusted the
I wouldn't
dusted
have
the
guessed
guys.
that.
Oh, she was deadly. 91% inside of 10 feet.
Jesus.
Deadly. Best guy was 88.7, I think, with Dave Stockton Jr.
Wow.
And this is how she practices. And this is, I putt like I try to teach her style. I putt her style. She wants you to feel like you push the ball, so I got more acceleration after impact and the head coming into it. I'm not trying to hit
Right.
it, it's more of a push.
Because that's gonna like obviously create more tension for your swing too when you're coming down and trying to put that much pressure on it. You're gonna come back wobbling,
So by
right?
pushing it, you're gonna get the ball to roll right off the bat.
Right.
So she wants you to take a couple practices like this. Get up over the ball, line up, and push the ball to the target for us.
Okay.
Makes sense? And just see how well it rolled? I didn't have to push it hard.
Yeah.
Good. Feel like true roll?
Yeah.
Well, it rolled to get there?
Yeah.
That's
Because that's testing the speed, right?
Swinged into the down zone.
Right. Right.
You're coming up on it. That's what's making it roll so well. And you're like, oh wow, that was really easy. That's the feel, should be the feel of your follow through right here. Just like this. Beautiful. See how well that ball rolls?
Yeah. Hey.
Now, you can't do that in a real stroke.
I know.
It's a great practice.
I was gonna ask you that. The next question is like, can I actually putt like that in real life?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely feels like you're controlling your distance a lot more, right?
Distance will control will be immensely better, but it'll increase your accuracy too.
Well, because normally I'd be like back here
Okay?
on some.
Let's see how well your alignment is. See the line here?
Yeah.
Get that thing aligned, and then line your line up to that line to double check your alignment. Don't assume. What happens when you assume?
You make an ass out of you and me.
No, it's a you and you, because I'm on
Good little bad news bears.
You have that lined up right here. More. There you go. That's where it is, right there.
Okay.
That's your target. Now line that, line in the target, and line in the target, and trust that. You hit that grandma, you're dead center. If you are 3-putting from 20 feet and in, you're giving away strokes.
Yes.
You've got to be able to hit that where you feel like you're
That's me.
in two-putting.
See, but I noticed on that one, I mean, like obviously it's going to depend on your distance. When you had that little trick where you said shorten down, shallow down your backswing, right? It'd be hard to do that if you had, let's say, a 20-foot putt, right?
Here's my 20-foot putt.
So your follow through is longer too.
A little bigger on both sides. Could hit that a little harder. But I'm going to do a bigger
You want another one?
both sides. One more. All right, I'll make this one for you. You got to believe you're
Sink it.
going to make a putt.
Yeah. Should I move that? Should I move that one?
No?
Okay.
Not my way.
Good putt. Look at that. Ugh. Okay, so I was noticing like your backswing on the putt isn't even as, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be going from that distance. Well, it's also going to have nice putt, more of a square impact hit, right? Because it's going to actually come up to almost its like leveling point at that point, right?
Perfectly said. Yeah. Good little stroke. Good. This is great. Now you have to take 3 seconds just to square everything up before you took the grip and make sure everything was aligned.
Ryan.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Ryan.
I can't do it.